Yeah, David Dread of Steel Pulse, and I'm saying hail to Lion Voice because it's time that the lion have its voice, have its own story. Says I'm stepping out here. Hear me now. Yeah, the lion's voice. Raw.
Kaboom! My name is King Legacy, the 7-star general, the host of Yard Settings on Assassin Radio, an award winner as well, and MC for Legacy Sound International. Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, tune into the lion voice because time to tell our own story. So are you me, man? The lion coming on and boom and tell its own story. Africa and the world. Tune in, lion voice.
When my cousin and the other Rastas decided that they're going to Ethiopia by feet, imagine from South Africa, you must check the map and you cannot stay out. It's better sometimes the vibe was too much. Ras Kwasi.
Yes.
Got there.
I'm laughing because, hearing about once treading up, because I remember as a youth, the zeal, when you first come into the Liberty, the zeal and all of the things you think you're going to do right, Babylon falling, and you know what I mean? So to hear that on the continent, it manifests where people saying, we're going to walk to Ethiopia, you know what I mean? That's a serious walk. You know what I mean? If
My
you
kids, we still have to have no comfortable shoes, no navigation, no, not even a cell phone. We can't even ask you, my brother, because I was crying. I come back from school one of the Fridays, my cousin is gone. Rastas are gone. They're leaving to Manzan. Mark of the Beast is coming. They were saying Mark of the Beast is coming.
What do you have to tell the people about Ras Tafari?
Light to the world. The king of kings and the conquering line of the tribe of Judah. I like himself. Where's my ruler? Hey yo! Yeah. Hear them high, hear the black king on the 23rd of July. So tell them guy who praise God up in the sky, it's a lie. The Almighty living on your night. From ancient time them a try. Them Romans know them just open them suit and ties. Criminals ain't got no alibi, they stole my people. Then them comes without them genocide.
Are you talking about slavery?
Them couldn't kill. The lion will come conquer Judah tribe. Go through tribulation, and I strive, see sufferation, and I still rise. That's why we tell them in America, live Rastafari in every ghetto area. We come to tell them in a Toronto, straight at it.
So hold on, stick a pin. What age did you decide to finally put your hair into locks? Did you lock up your hair? You
Okay.
put on your covenant. What age and what year?
It was 1999.
Okay.
Yeah, it was 1999. I was born 1997. I was born 1984. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I hail up Rastafari from 1997, but I got my little freedom from 1999 because that is when I said, because I was using dreadlocks during the school holidays. I will make dreadlocks and I will be free, but then come when the school open, I must change again to suit the environment that I'm going to. I just want to calculate because one thing about me, I have not been checking the size of my locks because people, they'll ask you, when did you have your dreadlocks and how long is it? I will say, I don't know because I don't make it my duty to be every time checking this nature. Even the years, how long I was Rastafari, I don't know, but I would just like to just work it out. Otherwise, Ras Kwasi, I'm much more involved in community projects through the art and culture department, and then I've done a lot of groundwork with some movements, the reggae movement,
All
the
right.
Living Order. We hosted.
Wait
the
one
youth
moment.
conferences and the stuff.
Wait one moment because you left us in suspense. Did you make it to that gathering with Bongo Time? Did you have to sneak out of your house? How you reach that gathering that was not in your province?
No. Okay. No. It was in my province, but on the other town, Bloemfontein.
Okay.
Bloemfontein is next to Northern Cape. Bongo Time
Okay.
stopped at Northern Cape. He did not come back this way because he arrived from Johannesburg, Gauteng province, by Bongo Zato, and then he went Cape Town. From Cape Town, Mama B was also there. Mama B refused to go back since then, and then he went to Cape Town. and then Northern Cape. They went like that. So by the time he reached Northern Cape, he's supposed to reach Free State, but it's only the elders now because I think he had to return. And the elders came. When the elders came, I had to lie. I don't remember. I said I'm going with the school or something at home. And that day, I didn't want anybody to see me outside since I was waiting inside that house so that by the time we are leaving, we're just leaving. I can be out of my town or my city and then I can be free by the Rastas. And we left very late. You know, Rastas sometimes, more especially here, they will idle. You find that time is moving. But for me, there was something in my heart, hey, you know, you're not supposed to be here and go. But I'm there, you know. So it was one of those and very risky. Imagine, should something happen and I went to the Rastas, what I'm saying, maybe some trip, the school trip. But then that it was the courage and knowing very clear and well inside my heart that there's nothing wrong from hailing the Most High. It's just that I see this way of life in another way that they are not exposed to because they're Christians like that, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, as a young woman, what was your first? How did you end up in the Nyabingi house?
Okay, I was just counting here from 1999 to
Okay.
2024. It's 25 years.
Yes.
I don't count another 2 years from 1997 because 1997 already I was eating meat. I told them meat is not my thing. I was eating it in that way. I was learning. It was very hard. So Bingi, for me to be a Rasta, it was a transformation of the 12 tribes because the Bongo time had just come. He came with guidelines. Bongo, Elder Jabulano was there, you know, coming with the administration of the Nyabingi and explaining everything. So for me, when I went there in that meeting, it was when they were establishing Rastafari National Council because Bongo time was telling them that we must centralize and organize. Actually, Nyabingi was brought by Elder Bonajis before Bongo time. Yes, Bongo time was coming with the mandate of the INA must come together, centralize and organize, you know, come with one council. So it was a Rastafari National Council. When we arrived there, the sisters from my province, they were not like informed enough that there's going to be elections of the national structure. But the other provinces, whereby the Asian Dintrod from Gauteng, they knew when they came. I remember Rastaucha was still there, Bingi. He came with the Empress, Sister Pini, the late Sister Pini. And then other sisters like Sister Lulu from Gauteng, they were ready to serve in the council because they came with a background of what is happening. Unlike some of us, most of the sisters where I come from, they were the queens of the brethren. Not the Rastafari woman hailing him like that, but because of the love of the Most High, always bring us together. And then down the line, you find that 99.9 of them, they're not in the Rastafari way of life anymore in terms of keeping the principles and the fundamental way of life, you know. But then we still clash and we don't argue. We just hail the Most High that we still have life, of which is precious more than everything. So yeah, it was like that gathering, and there was a national council set. But for me, when I went there, it was more the brethren now coming to the Nyabingi order, leaving the 12th tribe, because everybody who was rising Rastafari, automatically you're becoming a 12th tribe of Israel. Because the Rastas, they were talking about the Sabbath observance and then the mark of the beast and the tribes. They would always tell you what month you're born, what you represent, these are your colors or your action functions and all that. So I just got opportunity to be amongst the ites, whereby it was that transformation now of saying we must also balance in this way, having the order and having all the council set up and all that, you know. So for me, I just hailed up in a Bingi house in Belcom, whereby we used to keep the Sabbath in that small house with the grass. We'll go, the brothers will go maybe Sabbath, Friday night. I will get them Saturday morning. One brethren called by the name of Yellow, he's the one that took my hand and say, yeah, let's go that side. Because every time when there were 12 tribes, I used to just laugh. My heart will feel like, oh, I must go with these people, but I can't go with them, you know. Hey, I must go with it. And that time when they pray, they take out the bells, take out the shoes, they do whatever. And I think, oh, hey, this way of life. But I was not really like taking it easy, because there was a moment whereby it was 1997 when my cousin and the other Rastas decided that they're going to Ethiopia by feet. Imagine, from South Africa, you must check the map and you can just think, this brethren, sometimes the vibe was too much. Ras Kwasi.
Yes.
Got there.
I'm laughing because, you know, hearing about once treading up, because I remember as a youth, the zeal, you know, when you first come into the the zeal and all of the things you think you're going to do right. Babylon falling, and you know what I mean? So to hear that on the continent, it manifests where people saying we're going to walk to Ethiopia, you know what I mean? That's a serious walk, you know what I mean? If
My
you
kids, we still have to have no comfortable shoes, no navigation, no, not even a cell phone. We can't even ask you, my brother, because I was crying. I come back from school one of the Fridays, my cousin is gone. Rastas are gone. They're leaving to Manzan. Mark of the Beast is coming. They were saying Mark of the Beast is coming. 666 is coming by the year 2000 or something. But already they're making their way out. They're wearing only soldiers, camouflage, combat, 24/7, only in the military gear. I from by myself.
Hold on. Say that again. The internet cut again. Say that again. You said they were wearing all military gear 24/7.
Yeah, 365. They will change with the colors and things, but they will always have the military gears on them, brown, green, and the shoes. Imagine having that tough Gideon boots to travel for weeks and months to Ethiopia. So some of them, when they reach where I stay now, they got a blast on their feet. They could not walk. My cousin went to stay with some Chinamen and his friend, a Rasta friend then. He adopted them. You don't even know where they are. When they come back, they tell us stories.
Well, great is the Almighty, and greatly to be praised in the city of Haile Selassie I, the mountain of His holiness.
Yeah, from Cape to Cairo, from Timbuktu to the Nile, the whole entire continent.
Beautiful for situation, joy of the whole earth is Mount Zion, from Accra to Addis Ababa.
Yes, it's beautiful continent, better control, mama.
Very beautiful.
From Cape to Cairo, from Timbuktu to the Nile, I smile. From
I hear you call Mama Africa. Been so long since I see Mama. Father of Africa set the law. The lion come and dismantle Babylon flaw. We gonna use solar energy, use sanitation to build the ecology. We utilizing green technology. We hailing Haile Selassie first without apology. And then we build the youth them economy. We dismantle Babylon monopoly. We teach the youth them how to live properly. Tell them make sure them got the title for them property.
yes, this beautiful continent, better control, mama. Cape to Cairo, from Timbuktu to the Nile, I smile.
I love you, mama, your heart never harden. I wanna turn all your slums into garden. I wanna stop all of your youths from starving. I wanna stop all of your tribes from warring. So much to say, so many feelings. We both been hurt, we both need healing. Since the League of Nations you've been appealing. You stand up against them backdoor dealing. I hear you call Mama Africa. Been so long since I seen Mama. Father of Africa set the law. The lion come and dismantle Babylon flaw. Then I hear you call Mama Africa. Been so long in America. Father of Africa set the law. The lion come and dismantle Babylon flaw.
So be still, all enemies of Jah. Know that he is the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, the Lion Conqueror. And it was said of Ethiopia, the highest himself shall establish her. His Majesty was born there.
And I know that I love you so. There's no place that I'd rather go. Tired of walking through slush and snow. Repatriation, that's a must I know.
Yes, into this beautiful continent.